How's it going, guys? Hope you're doing well. It's your Canadian brother from another mother, and it's another beautiful day for us to enjoy. So, in today's update, on the previous video, I did show you where these, due to the wind, the massive wind we had the other Sunday, that roll up some of the wires and stuff like that. So, the electric fence guy came in and have everything all fixed, and everything is back and energized right now. Everything's looking perfect. And he actually made some modification on the the rods, and cemented them properly to be nice and strong. But that wind on that day not be here. So anyways, that's looking really good and energized and looking solid. So now the work is ongoing right now on the exterior painting, and so far you can step back a bit if you want. So far it's looking good so far. They've already applied the first coat on the top section. So there's a light gray, and the one below, you can see a sample of it down there. It's going to be dark gray, and the window frame obviously is going to be white, and it's going to look really beautiful very soon. I bet you. So as of right now, work is still ongoing, and on the exterior painting. And they're still going to be doing some modification on the interior painting as well, on the living room ceiling. I've showed you before, I'll probably show you again here. And they're going to be making some, they're going to try cure it, then we apply paint, and they'll be doing some touch up here and there, in case there's any mess or stuff like that. So yeah. And another thing, I'm actually glad the guy that took the contract for the exterior painting actually mentioned it to me first, which I'm actually excited about. But one of the main thing I'm concerned about is anybody can tell you they can paint, but it's the finishing, the detail, the attention to detail. When someone cannot tell me right now that this is done, when you see this kind of paint. So he mentioned it that everything will be nice and smooth and everything, that when they actually start working on the second coat of this painting, you understand what I'm saying? So everything will be nice, the lining and everything will be all perfect. So another thing too is like you can see this splash, and this splash you can see is the cement when they did the tile line or tile whatever it's called, was when body sprayed all this window like this. And what are you gonna do? You're not gonna stand there and supervise every single job. So this is one of the conversation I always try to have with the guys. Like, hey man, just make sure you don't cover. If you need to tape some location, especially on the interior, which I'm going to show you shortly. If you need to tape, I'll buy the paint and tape. But the detail, how clean the job is extremely important to me. So stuff like that. So it's always important to you have that conversation with them. It's not just painting. It's not just doing whatever job it is, but you let them know it's important. The attention to detail, how neat the job is what differentiates an amateur to a professional. So I always have that conversation. I did with this guy, and almost every day I'll come in and mention it. Even the guys that did the interior painting, I'll take you to the interior and show you some things I'm talking about. Because sometimes you go to some houses and you see paint on glasses, on sink, on the doors, which is ridiculous. So yeah. So that's pretty much all. This will not be all these. You won't be seeing all this for a fact. This is not the finished job yet. So when I already spoke to him when they do the second coating. They've already done the second coating on this. When they do the second coating of this, that's when they will actually have everything nicely lined and everything, cut every line and make sure everything is all nice and beautiful. So yeah, that's that. And so the plan is, when they're done with the exterior painting, I'll be doing the tile laying on the fence as well, and the doghouse all over the fence. And we'll probably use the same painting down here. We will be using the same painting down here for the fence as well. So let's go in and I'll show you more of the details I'm talking about. Yeah, now in regards to the interior painting, so the interior is all done, obviously. 95%, 98% done. So one of the things I made them understand is this: it's not going to be 100% perfect, but was that they tape every switch. Anything that needs to be taped and stuff like that needs to be done, and there are some that you still see, not so good. So that's why. So right now, this is still looking pretty okay. It looks okay. You can tell. You can even take a look at this one down here. So they did tape it. I've seen some places whereby the whole place will just be covered with paint and stuff like that. So they did a really good job in regards to that. They did tape it, and so you always have to have that conversation with them that okay, they need tape, they must get tape. You want a clean job, you have to always indicate. And look at this door, for example. Now take a look at this. Look at it, all covered with paint. What are you going to do? Look at. So okay, now, so when this actually happens, then what are you going to do? You can't really do much, but just continue to encourage them or talk to them on how they can actually pay attention to details. Like, look at this. Look at all this. So, yeah, look at this. You don't want to live your life like this. So the plan now is I'll be getting guys to come in to clean the whole house, to fumigate the whole house. So that's where those guys actually comes in, and then you actually have to have that conversation, which I already have some people coming in, checking their price and check what they've done before, stuff like that, and getting referrals too. And you still see people that will come out from nowhere and tell you they do this service and no referrals or anything like that, and you may have to take them by their word. That's up to you, that's your own decision. But I rather prefer someone that will refer you to me, then I might actually consider or find out more information and stuff like that. So these are one of the things, like I would take them around the whole building, show them what I need done, what I need clean. You understand? Like this door, all this for example, and they'll be coming with their own chemical to do a thorough cleanup. And talking about the floors as well, like even when they did the POP, you see some stains. And check this out. Like this kind of stain, for example, they will be scrubbing it. They have their own chemicals that they will be using to do all those cleanup. So these are detailed information that you're not just going to tell them to go and take a look. You emphasize on what you want done: the windows, the doors, the frames, stuff like that, the flooring, and ask question: what kind of fumigation they're using? What is it going to help fight and stuff like that? So which are what I'm very particular about. So yeah, so they'll be coming in, clean all these, and I'll let you know. It's actually good. We're actually showing all this now, and by the power of God, I'll be able to make another video. Hopefully, they do a really good job. The guys I end up picking, hopefully they do a really good job, and I'll be able to show you guys if they did a really good job or not. Or hopefully, I'll be able to recommend the guys to you. So yeah, that's that. The importance of any single details. And even the the carpenter guys, the plumbers, I always emphasize on it. Like, I need a clean job. It's very important. I really want a clean job. And you understand what I'm saying? So for example, like even the washrooms are all closed. So I did emphasize, like, they would connect some, let's say your shower head, for example, and you touch it and it's already shaken. It's already loose or stuff like that. Like, I always emphasize it nice and tight. Make sure everything is all good. If you need anything, let me know, because it's extremely important. So these are things conversation I have with those guys, and sometimes I did with these guys, and you can see. You understand what I'm saying? This is not the only spot you will find this kind of mess, but they still tried. No, not enough. But anyways, I hope you get the idea. It's always important to have that conversation with them, and so if they will need to charge you extra more for the tape or stuff like that, they will charge you upfront, and just to avoid any misunderstanding. You understand? Because that's when you start to hear, oh, you never mentioned this before, you didn't say this, you didn't do this, you didn't do that. They will always want to blame the owner. You understand what I'm saying? So yeah, I hope this video makes sense. It's informative for you, and I would like to know your opinion as well. And if there's anything you see that you think needs to be adjusted or stuff like that, there are some suggestion in the comment section that I see, that I will actually make calls right away. Like, hey man, what do you think of this? I need this done. I need this done. You understand what I'm saying? Something that I might not even thought of before, or stuff like that. So stuff like that. There's someone that actually commented on the comment section. I was actually planning on having a cabinet at the solar section, but I totally forgot about it. And he mentioned it, and I actually had to call right away, and that will be done as well. I really appreciate that comment too. So, just if you see anything, and it is like a family group. So if you have anything, and it's just also to inspire you that slow and steady. Before you know it, you're all done, and it is yours, right? So I hope you enjoyed the video. It's nice and hot here, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Comment, subscribe, like the video, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.